Thank you, Pratik. Dear Ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here and to present you BestMile. So, as Jan just explained, BestMile is a Swiss startup, part of the Smart Shuttle project. We are also a spin-off of the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne, and we are providing a cloud platform to manage fleets of self-driving vehicles. Before starting really to speak about market technology, just come back a few years ago, so more or less 1 century ago. You see here a picture of New York. And so at that time, the main transportation system was to walk or to use horses. Just 13 years later, you will see a lot of cars in New York. So even in the transportation industry, change can appear really fast, and we have also to keep this in mind when it comes to autonomous mobility. But since last century, the system is always the same. So we still have cars, 4-wheel, 1 motor. We just have more and more cars. So if you look at crazy cities like Los Angeles in the United States, you see that the system has reached its limit. And even in India, systems are for sure different today, but the system is also broken. You cannot add more and more cars in a city today. The system cannot have a better efficiency. So we have to find new ways to move people in cities in order to have more efficiency and to reduce traffic and pollution. So this is the main goal of autonomous mobility. For sure, it's not a complete solution. We will always have train, metros, buses, but this is a new system as a complement of existing transportation system. So even today, it's no more science fiction. Some companies are already providing the first generation of autonomous vehicle, and we saw just before an example in Sion with the company Navia, but Local Motors or other companies are providing the same technology. And in a really small period of time, other tech companies or car companies will also provide their own self-driving vehicle. There is also a lot of expectation and promises around smart mobility, but a really small portion of this expectation are really provided by the vehicles themselves. A vehicle with a lot of sensors, with a lot of computation inside the vehicle can bring you more safety, can give you back free time because you don't have to drive anymore. But if you want to go a step further, if you want to increase the total efficiency, to reduce traffic, for example, also to have on-demand transportation, you need really smart vehicles on one side, but you need also a system to manage these vehicles in a smart and efficient way. And this is what we are providing at BestMile. So to be really clear, we are not producing any vehicle. We are not producing any technology that goes inside the vehicle. We are completely focused on providing a cloud platform to connect, manage, and optimize fleets of self-driving vehicles. So if you want, it's like a control tower in an airport. We are not providing the plane. We are not Boeing, we are not Airbus, but we are providing the software used in the control tower. So this software is composed of several parts. The biggest one is for sure the cloud backend, where the vehicles are connected and where we run all our optimizations. But on top of this backend, we are providing 2 kinds of interfaces. On one side, a web dashboard used by the fleet operator in order to monitor and control the system. And we are also providing interfaces for the passenger, like a smartphone application or a traveler information system that you can install at stations, for example. So how does that work? First, you have to know that you can use these vehicles in 2 complete different ways. You can use these vehicles like a public transportation system with a fixed line and a fixed timetable, or you can use this vehicle on a fully on-demand transportation system like Uber, Ola, or other taxi fleets. But our system is designed to be able to manage both systems, and this first point gives you the objective and what you have to deliver to the passenger. Then, when the vehicles are in operation, we are collecting in real time a lot of data, like the position, the speed, the level of battery, and other data from the vehicle, and we use this data to run our optimizations. And the main goal of this technology is really to send the right mission to the right vehicle at the right time. So again, we are not driving the vehicle because the vehicle is driving itself, but we are, by sending this mission, we are really deciding which vehicle has to do what at what time. So some more information about the optimizations themselves. So vehicle is really smart, the vehicle drive itself, detect obstacle, and on our side we are dealing with dispatching, finding the best collective route for the entire fleet, also dealing with charging strategy and management because these vehicles are electric, but the battery range is too small to operate an entire day, so this system has to decide when each vehicle has to go back to the garage to charge itself. And in order to do this, for sure, we are collecting and processing a lot of data, and we use this data to provide statistics, but also to learn patterns and to become smarter and smarter when we use the system. So today it's a team of 25 people, mainly based in Switzerland. We already have a small office in the United States, but we want to scale over in the next few weeks and months. So we are scaling our presence in the United States, but also in Asia in the near future. We also have a strong academic partnership with EPFL, the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne. So we have 3 scientists at EPFL helping us to develop one part of the mathematical algorithms in order to make sure that the system will be able to manage really big fleets, because it's easy to manage 10, 20, maybe 100 vehicles. But if you want to manage 10 of thousands of vehicles in a big city, your system has to be really smart if you want to have small computation time. So the main goal for us is really to apply this technology to autonomous cars. Over the last year, we have been contacted by a lot of really big players in the automotive industry. So almost every big car company contacted BestMile, and today we have ongoing discussions about several use cases like automated parking system, also car sharing with self-driving functionalities, and for sure big fleets of fully automated taxi vehicle. But as of today, we are already on the market with a real product on real life, and this first product is used with autonomous buses, so small vehicles for 10 to 15 people, and these vehicles are designed to be used on private sites like campuses, airports, industrial sites, but also some city centers already today, and we saw an example with the city of Sion. So everything started last year. We had the chance to test and use our own technology in Switzerland with 6 vehicles during 6 months. So this first pilot project was for us the perfect occasion to test and validate our technology, and we were also able to provide the world's first on-demand transportation system by using self-driving vehicles. The fleet was really small, but it was the first system of this kind. We are also working with several partners, like the Navia company, providing and building one kind of vehicle. And so with Navia, we are operating also a fleet in a big industrial site in France. The customer is EDF, the big energy provider in France, and EDF is using this fleet to move employees inside the nuclear plant. It's something like 2 kilometers long, more than 1,000 employees. So for EDF, it's a nice and effective way to increase the efficiency of this site. As we saw before, we are also working with Postbus, the main transport company in Switzerland, to operate this small fleet of 2 vehicles in Sion. This system opened to the public last June, and so today everybody can use for free these vehicles. And for sure, our goal is to work with Postbus in order to scale this fleet or to deploy other fleets elsewhere in Switzerland or abroad really soon. So as BestMile is focused on the fleet management system, we have to build several partnerships with companies providing the vehicle. And as of today, we have been quite successful because the main vehicle manufacturers are already working with BestMile today. So we have partnership in France, in Germany, in the United States, but also in India with high-tech robotic system. And we have several other discussions elsewhere in the world, for example, in Japan or in Canada. So a few words about high-tech robotic system. So high-tech robotic system is our first partner in Asia. This company is based near New Delhi, And with high-tech robotic system, we are going to work together in order to provide a complete package to the customer. So high-tech is going to provide the vehicle and the embedded technology that makes the vehicle driverless. And on our side, we are going to provide the full ecosystem to manage and optimize several vehicles together. So again, the fleet management backend, but also smartphone applications if people want to order or book a vehicle on demand remotely and in real time. So for us, it's a really important partnership because we want to be present in India. I also know that high-tech robotic system is looking for other deployment in Asia, for example, in Singapore. So for us, it's really important to have such partnership outside United States and Europe. So this is in a few minutes Best Smile, what we are doing. So I am happy to have any question. Thank you.